Okay, so today we're going to have me and Being do our reflection video because Min's working and he works at TC, so he'll be in class, but we're gonna explain how we made Fakebook. And as you can see, it's a lot like Facebook. We had in mind about making a platform, a learning platform for people to recognize and figure and differentiate fake news from real news. And so, as you can see, our UI, the HTML part, it's basically just a lot of news displayed. However, the learning part comes when you actually go through each news. You don't actually realize, either whether it's a fake news or real news. And when you press share, that's when you get to find out. So this is a noteworthy news to share. That means it's a real, credible news compared to the next one, which says, "Are you sure you may be sharing the fake virus?" So you can tell by the user's decision, they end up spreading fake news virally, like what we said, or they end up spreading noteworthy news. And for different types of news, this one we're updating. It's available for our classmates to try it out later. And the next part, the function part, is actually the reading part. That's when you get in depth in terms of how to identify what portions of the news you should look at to realize whether it's credible or whether it's unreliable, like fake news. And so we were able to make a few tags, and we'll have Being explain the tags a little bit, and I'll come back to explain our full platform.
Okay, let's come back to see the code. So basically, we have three different tags, and our article, we have an array of all the things of news, all the things about news, like its title, its author, and also the body text, and also there are some questions. And this is the main part. And so for this page, we can see that there are different posts here. So this is used in the post tag. So now there is the publish date, author. So all those priority
Properties?
properties
Right.
can be delivered in this post tag. And also for the article tag is like when you click into the read, and then it will show the title and those kind of things. And this is realized by the article tag. And also we did a little like small function, like when you read and you want to check whether this news is fake or real, and you can click check, and then it will highlight some important things in this news, like the author, the date you need to pay attention to. And so, but ideally we want, like, there are some like resources highlighting, there are some data highlighting, but it still need update. So this is basically how our page works.
And for Being explained the functions really well. And right now for the app tag, we basically have our sort of the first one as fake, as false, meaning is it fake? No, it's not. So that means that it is true. And so you had that alert, which was part of the post tag saying noteworthy news to share. So that's how it's linked, the functions and the algorithm. As well as if it's fake, then we say, "Are you sure you may be sharing the fake virus?" I know it's a little corny, but we wanted to make it more eye-catching than saying it's fake or it's real. And overall, we're working on our entire. Oh, Being, can you show me the live server? Okay, it's just this. Okay. So overall, we're just working on our contents. As you can see, contents are the most important things within this whole platform, Fakebook, because it's not really about the CSS, making it look pretty, but it's about having users understand identifiable factors within a news that sort of differentiate credible ones from non-credible ones. So when we read why this is fake news, it shows how the author only takes a certain portion of a climate period and manipulates it as his own data to say, no, global warming isn't really happening. But he only showed a certain period, not the full entire climate period, meaning that type of statistics you wouldn't rely on. Okay, and so it would be
And-
great. Yeah.
And also, ideally, we want like when people read the news and then there's some question to ask, is the day right? And you can choose, and also like there's some facts in the news that you can check. But now we're still working on it, so
Right, and so she's right in terms of checking the data or dates would be really important because people get really lazy, and that's how you end up falling into the trap of fake news. You don't go Googling like the author's name or the dates to see if it's correct, but we want to have our users do that like habitually so that they are aware that they can acquire data and information in a more reliable way by us giving them the questions to guide them to do that. Okay, it would have been good if Min was with us too, but I think both of us tried ours. So we'll see you in class, and we'll also share our GitHub URL.
okay. Thank you.